Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a mom.
Well, I think this is going to be another short little episode of the SnL Light. And
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find some audio to throw in at the end of it.
There we go.
But
It worked out last time.
yeah, I thought that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And then we didn't have to have a sponsor in there because we read through the sponsors.
We did read the sponsors.
in the extra audio. So if you haven't listened to that, it was pretty fun. We had our buddy Rusty on. You got to hear.
Not sure if he even knows that episode's out yet.
Yeah, I was saying we need to send him a link.
Yeah.
But he probably, like, even when we were talking to him, I don't think the audio was on there. He was asking, like, how do I even listen to this? Like, what do I use?
He's kind of computer or phone illiterate.
So I stopped on my way home from the office today
Yeah.
at one of our favorite local brew places. Beer brewing company? What do you call it?
Brewery?
Just a brewery?
Yeah.
I hate calling
brewery.
other places the brewery because, the Old Texas brewery is the only true brewery.
It's a brewery, not the brewery.
It's a brewery.
Yeah.
So Martin House, Texas. Martin House Brewery Company in Fort Worth, Texas. They're the ones that make the sour pickle beer.
Yeah.
We've tried a couple of other ones.
Yeah, we tried the spicy, the normal sour.
Yeah, and then we had the, was that Martin House the one we had a few weeks ago that was sour?
I
think
remember the name of it.
I don't remember the name of it, but I think it was Martin House.
It was Martin House.
Or was that RAR? I know we tried a RAR one somewhere in there.
Yeah. No, we've had Martin House on quite a bit.
We've had quite a bit of Martin House. And when I told them, it was like, I asked them what they thought of this beer, and they all loved it.
Did you tell them we're going to try it on the podcast?
Yeah.
Nice.
I told them we're going to try it on a podcast. Like, yeah, just let us know how we can listen to that. That'd be awesome. So
nice.
I'll send them the link.
There you go. Shout
see if
out.
they'll post it on their Facebook's page.
Martin House. Maybe they'll be able to sponsor the roundtable one day.
Maybe. This is in the same family as the sour pickle beer.
Right.
Twice a year they do a pickle party where they have a bunch of different pickle beers that they put out.
Yeah. That's coming up, isn't it?
It just happened last weekend.
Are you serious?
We missed it. Yeah.
Damn it.
I didn't know. I saw this.
I thought it was like spring. Well, it's still kind of cold.
Yeah, normally it's like, it's March. That's normally when they do it.
March, yeah.
And then they do another one in September.
Man, can't believe we missed it.
So this is Best Made Mustard Relish Pickle Beer, which does not sound like it's great. It sounds like a very...
me at mustard.
You don't like mustard?
I love mustard. Just mustard has its place, like on corny dogs and hamburgers.
Would you rather? Could you imagine if they try to make like a mayonnaise beer?
I hate mayonnaise.
That would be gross. What about ketchup beer?
No.
I mean, I feel like people do
like
tomato juice in beer.
Yeah, I mean, that'd basically be like a Bloody Mary, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you want to try it first? You want me to try it first?
Well, let's just try it. Let's just do what we normally do. We'll both try at the same time.
Okay.
So they're saying that it's a pretty popular one, right?
They said last year they made it kind of as a joke, seeing, just the shock factor of it.
I shouldn't have smelt it.
Did it smell bad?
I shouldn't have smelt it. It smells straight like mustard.
Oh, interesting.
And
then it was so popular and people liked it so much that they're like, all right, we're going to make a lot of it this year. So they had a lot left over in their little to-go sell stand. What do you call that? Cooler?
Yeah.
That works. Okay,
All right, here we go.
I'm going for it.
Me too.
Oh, you can taste the mustard.
Yeah.
You can definitely taste the mustard.
It's not as bad as I thought.
No. Golly. That would be really good if you're like eating hot dogs or a hamburger.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. How do they nail that?
Yeah, that's pretty good. And like I said, the smell that wasn't really... I didn't think it was going to go that way.
Okay, I didn't smell it. I just tasted it.
It smells like Heinz mustard.
It does. It really does.
It's not as strong of a mustardy flavor as I thought. It's just kind of like a hint of mustard. Still taste the pickle. It's just like a hint.
I taste quite a bit of mustard.
Really? So I taste more like the pickle beer.
So Best Made also makes a hamburger mustard. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
When I ordered pickles, the Salty Lady pickles not too long ago, I saw that they had a jar of mustard. I was like, interesting, and it's probably the best like mustard that I bought besides like the normal Heinz and stuff like that.
Heinz or Whataburger.
Yeah.
Ever since HEB started carrying the Whataburger brand, that's all I get.
Oh, they sell the
Spicy
Whataburger
ketchup.
Whataburger mustard.
Mustard, ranch. They sell all of it. I haven't tried the Whataburger ranch yet. I have one in the fridge, but I haven't broke that one open yet. Buttermilk ranch.
Ooh,
Whataburger.
I've never had their ranch at Whataburger.
They even carry Whataburger sausage
Really?
at HEB. Yeah.
Like the patties?
The,
the links?
stick, the link, the
Sticks?
the stick, the one. It's the one link,
Okay.
like breakfast sausage.
I feel like I could drink multiple of these.
Probably so, but you only brought two.
I only brought two. Got another beer we're going to have to try too. But
I saw you had like a case.
well, I bought 2 6-packs of the pickle beer.
Uh-huh.
And then I bought 4 of these. And then also got a 4-pack of blueberry lemon drop.
Blueberry lemon drop.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because they were telling me about all the micro seasonals they have. And that was one of them. I was like, you know what? Let me get that. And it's in the 16-ounce cans. And it is expensive.
Really?
Like, son of a bitch.
They're proud of it, huh?
Yeah, so 4 cans, 16 ounces. You want to take a guess on how much it was?
4 cans. All right, let's see.
I already told you it's expensive.
Yeah. Say 4 cans.
Like a 6-pack of the pickle beer.
$28.
Okay, it's not that expensive.
Oh, okay.
It's a 6-pack of the pickle beer is $9.99.
Okay.
Which is still kind of high for a 6-pack, I think. But
Right.
it's a specialty beer.
Yeah.
This was $19.99
Jeez.
for 4 fucking beers.
So I was $10 off.
Yeah, you're $10 off. But I did tell you expensive, and you went high. It was smart to go high.
I can't exactly remember because I bought those beers from Cowtown Brewery, the Cold Fort Worth beer.
Yeah.
And I don't remember how much. I think they sell those in a 4-pack. It might have been $10 for a 4-pack of those. So yeah, the small breweries like that, they got to make some money, I guess.
Yeah, and I don't mind. We're supporting local.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather do that than buy something
But
that's.
it's not going to be a big habit. It's not going to.
No, I'm not going to go
something
buy
like-
that beer
yeah,
every day.
Exactly.
It's not my go-to like Coors Light.
Oh.
Ooh,
Recently picked Coors Light back up.
our guest is almost ready.
Almost ready.
We can keep chatting for a little bit. I'll send him the link.
Yeah.
We got some new stuff to test out too. Feel free to talk.
Ooh, we have fancy new sounds.
Guess I shouldn't have started typing before I clicked.
I guess. So the stats.
Yeah.
Have you looked them up today?
I looked them up earlier and I realized I was looking at them wrong. Can you hear me?
A little bit.
I'm just background noise.
Yeah, kind of background noise. So you've been looking at the stats wrong, like this whole time, or?
No. So we found out, or I figured out how to look at total stats, not just iTunes.
Right. Because everything runs through the website.
Yes.
Yep.
And there's last week and this week. And I thought it meant like this week coming up. It takes the measurements of the last 7 days and considers that this week.
Okay.
And then the 7 days before that is last week.
Okay.
So it literally fluctuates upon the minute. So if somebody listened to it 7 days and 2 minutes ago, it's on last week. If they
Right.
listened to it 6 minutes or 6 hours and 58 minutes ago, it's on this week or whatever how it works. So it fluctuates. So right now on last week we're at 803 listens,
Okay.
and then this week we're at like 5 something. So
Okay.
it's very interesting. It's very interesting. So I think the birthday week was popular.
Yeah.
If my math is correct on that, which it probably isn't.
Which it probably is. I don't know how much math is involved with it, other than the fact of counting days.
Very true.
Yeah, still no studio truck this week. Gonna hop on it this weekend, try to
you
get
had
it running.
Have you had any chance to mess with it?
No, I just haven't had any time.
Oh yeah, y'all went to
And it's been
Austin.
cold. So I need to get a battery charger put on it. I think it's an alternator. But I need to charge the battery, try to get her started. Then I'm going to take the alternator out, take it up there to O'Reilly's, and they should be. I think I got one with a pretty decent warranty on it. They should be able to swap it out.
Oh, so it's not a old alternator. It's
No,
somewhat
everything's new on that thing. Yeah, it's within a year and a half.
Okay. I was gonna ask you, camper. Have y'all had any luck on the campers so far?
No, we had a few serious people. One couple came and looked at it. He didn't like that the slide. You're not able to access the bedroom with the slide in, which is just you're always going to have the slide out.
It's a small camper. What do you expect?
But he said
I
his
say small.
exact words.
It's not tiny, but
his exact words were, well, you know, if you stop at a Cracker Barrel and you eat and then you want to come back out, it's like, what are you going to do, take a nap in the parking lot?
No shit.
That doesn't make any sense. What's your idea of it makes no sense.
How old were these people?
They're retired. They were
Okay.
They were older.
Yeah, when
they
you said
they had an Airstream, they said.
yeah, so they're gonna go traveling. So he would go eat at a Cracker Barrel,
but
then
that's the
need to
other
take a
thing.
nap.
They weren't planning on really traveling that much in it. They were planning on keeping it in the backyard and having it as like a pool house next to the pool. I know. It's just
Doesn't make
all
any
around
sense.
weird. It's just all around. I don't know.
And I don't. Would you want that as a pool house?
That's what I'm saying.
I
don't
feel
know
like
what,
walking
not
in
with
and
my
out.
friends.
Yeah,
I don't want.
like because
I don't
you'd
want
be using
water
that,
to be inside of there.
Yeah, you'd be using it mostly for the bathroom, which the bathroom's
Exactly.
right inside the door, so that's helpful. But
Yeah.
you're still tracking in water every
Tracking
time.
water in. Yeah. So, anyways, the whole thing just didn't.
Yeah, that's weird. Can't access the bedroom.
With the slide in, yeah.
And if you're sitting in the Cracker Barrel parking lot eating all your fucking whatever they sell there, Cracker Barrel food, chicken fried steak and shit,
Yeah.
or maybe they go for breakfast, then you instantly have to take a nap. It doesn't take that long to get that slide out.
No,
Like it's not like
it
you're hand
doesn't.
cranking that shit. It's
Yeah.
got a motor or got two motors, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't get it. Maybe I didn't explain it well enough that you don't have to have it plugged in for the slide to come out. I don't know.
I figured he
But
would
has he been in the Whataburger parking lot? I mean, Whataburger.
Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel parking lot. There's not really. That's one place I probably wouldn't stop. That's why every time we go somewhere, we eat prior to going.
Yeah,
because-
yeah, but not all Cracker Barrels are like the one we have here.
That's true.
Some have much bigger parking lots.
That's true.
Like this one's kind of in a like all those restaurants right there are kind of compacted together, so there's not
Right.
none of them have like really big parking lots anyways.
Cracker Barrel was the first though, right?
I think Chili's was.
Chili's was? Huh.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. Didn't really plan on much except let's try the beer until Troy's ready.
Yeah.
Oh, I gave away our guess. Now everybody's gonna know.
You can bleep it out.
I'll bleep it out. I was hoping you'd jump in and we just start talking to him right away.
Yeah.
All right, he's about to jump on. He says log in, but he should just be able to. Oh, he's got to log into his email because he's using his wife's computer. My sister.
So any car trouble lately?
Yeah.
Oh, still the same thing?
That happened this morning.
Have you not tightened it up?
I did,
Oh,
but I guess it got cold again. It's still not super tight. That's the problem.
Oh,
Something's
well,
wrong
get
with it.
me
It
in
won't
there.
get super tight.
I got some strong hand muscles.
Okay, Troy's on, but I don't hear him.
I was just letting y'all finish.
Oh, there he is.
Can you see him?
No, this is just audio.
I don't want audio. Oh,
We're recording the first part of our SnL Light for the week.
what's SNL Light?
A Thursday night, half episodes or whatever. It's not. They're not even half episodes. We just talk nonsense. Like last week, we played some just audio we had from Rusty calling in, and Aunt Linda trying to do a read of the open liner.
You're not a listener?
Oh yeah, I'm probably 2 behind.
Oh,
Unless you've done one since the Linda.
Nope, this will be the first one since Linda.
Okay, well then I'm all caught up then.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna stop this recording and start another one.
Hi, I'm Elena Sims, a Vice President at Community National Mortgage. I'm here to take care of all of your lending needs to finance your next home. Whether you're purchasing an existing home or working with a builder, I can help. For application information, you can visit my Facebook page at TX Lending Made Easy.
Elena Sims, NMLS 1193345.
Your mom's favorite equal housing lender.
Hello?
Oh, we're back in action.
We are back in action.
Oh, that sounds way better.
Oh,
It
see?
sounds so much better.
It
yeah,
really
my,
does.
My phone reception sucks out
Yeah.
here. So I did tell the story about you losing all your shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
So-
I decided at some point this week that I was okay with that also because I had to tell, well, I told a couple of people too, and then I was like, well, crap, if I'm telling people, what are you going to do?
Okay, though it's really funny because I tried really hard to not say your name, but as the story can, and I didn't say your name during most of that story. I don't think.
Well,
But then,
he popped it a few times.
but then it somehow led into the Vegas story of us getting free drugs and you losing your ID, and I said your name quite a few times in there. But every time I said it, I caught myself.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, that girl.
fuck.
So we're gonna find a way to bleep it out.
Yeah, no, that works. I like it. I never did text the lady to find out her name, or like anything about her. But it is definitely a good story. I still think maybe I lost it at the seats because it was so dark. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Is it was really dark. And it just slipped out of my purse.
The only thing that doesn't matter, that doesn't make sense there is how you would. Okay, here. Okay, I think I figured out. I think I figured out what happened.
Okay.
So we went to the bar. No,
We
that
did.
doesn't work. I was gonna think you're holding 2 beers in one hand, and then you had your phone and your card in another hand. So we get there, we sit down, and you just set it down in your seat, like in between your legs. Like
Or something.
like people do a lot of times. They'll just shove it under their leg or whatever.
Yeah.
And then at the point when Tom came in, when we all stood up and you knocked over my beer.
Is that the story we're telling?
That is 100% the story that happened. It's not your fault because I shouldn't.
I asked you. I said,
I know. I didn't
did
want
I just spill your beer? And you were like, I don't know.
I know. I didn't want to make you feel bad that day. Because I was like, oh, we're
Oh.
having fun.
I can feel bad now, though.
But you shouldn't feel bad because I shouldn't have left it in that cup holder. I had a table in front of me. You know? And it's not like you did it on purpose. You were literally just standing up. And actually, it was when we were sitting back down. That's when you either bumped it with your elbow or you bumped it with something, and that's when it fell over. But I didn't care. I had fun no matter what. But I think when we all stood up is when you probably stood up, your chair folds up, and then it just drops. You know how it drops like behind the seat?
Yeah.
I think that's what happened to your actual phone and debit card or credit card, whatever it was.
It's weird that they were together. I agree. But yeah, I could totally go with that because I think I could have left the phone in the bathroom, like if I had it in my hand or my pocket or my back pocket or something. But the credit card made no sense. And then I was like, this lady is a true guardian's angel if she found 2 of these things in different
separate
places.
locations. And, yeah, when I was telling the story, it was funny because it's when she asked us our names, and I was like, I'm Ricky, and this is Holly. And she's like, oh, well, let Holly know I also have her credit card. It's like, oh. So maybe she did find it separately, and then once she found out your name, she's like, so it is her card too. Which,
I mean,
if they were on the floor, like I said, if they fell off the seat and they're on the floor below us, you could think they could have been dropped by 2 separate people. So that's why she didn't want to just assume. Because at this point, you only knew your phone was gone. You had no clue your debit card was gone.
Yeah. I have to go on the record by saying that I feel like the story is not representative of who I am as a human. I feel like I'm more responsible than the story paints out, but nonetheless, it's a good story.
It's a good story. So let's talk about the other times you may or may not have lost your phone. Which one do you want to start with?
Which time?
Well, I don't want to paint a picture that you lose it consistently, but let's say the first time you lost your phone. Well, it may not be the first time. It's the first story I know when you were at the Rangers ballpark, the
Globe Life Park.
Globe Life Park, the OG, the temple.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that was rough too.
And so you left there.
Yeah. So I had my kid who was probably like, I don't know, 10 at the time.
So this is like 5-ish years ago.
Yeah, it was a while back. Leave ball game, super on a high, just jamming, doing my thing.
Rangers won.
Do what?
Rangers won.
I don't remember. Yeah, let's go with that.
Like if you're jamming and you're happy you're on your high, I assume the Rangers won.
Yeah, let's go with that. It seems like it works. So I'm on the way home. I drive all the way from Arlington to Mansfield. Let's call it 15 miles. Get all the way home. Start looking for my phone. Start looking for my phone. Can't find it. And then I'm like, hey, kid, GPS my phone. And it is in Globe Life Park. So I'm like, hey, I'm leaving you at home. You have no form of communication. I'm taking your phone with me and I'm going back to the stadium to figure it out, because I don't know.
You're just going to leave your 10-year-old at home, unsupervised, no ways of calling people. Did you have a home phone?
No.
He just stuck there. Like,
Yeah. I mean, where was he going? It was after a baseball game. We'll call it 10 o'clock at night. He needed
it's
to go to
bedtime
bed
anyways.
anyway.
Okay, so he's just
Yeah.
sleeping, or he should
Drive.
be just sleeping.
Yeah. Drive all the way back to the stadium. They're like cleaning up. I'm trying to figure out where it is. I go to Lost and Found. They're basically like, yeah, nothing's been turned in. I go to my seat and it is sitting in the cup holder right in front of my seat, right in my chair.
All right. So
Yeah.
So how did they just let you back in?
Yeah, people were still going out, but it was, I mean, it wasn't completely cleared out yet. I was definitely, they were cleaning and they were trying to push me out, but it was definitely exactly where I left it.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, like, they had no problem with you just going back in. They were like, yeah, come on in.
No, they were like, look at this loser, never going to find this, phone.
There are 40,000 seats in this ballpark, and you expect to just be able to
And
show
she
up
thinks she's going to find it.
You're going to find your fucking phone.
Yeah. Can I like tell you a secret?
Yeah. Nobody else is hearing this.
I've actually had that same thing happen again. And I left my phone at Globe Life Park. It was park again, but this was probably 2 to 3 years ago.
Back at the temple. So 5 years ago happened. Now 2 to 3 years ago happened again.
Yeah, it happened. I think there's like some sort of vortex in that building, but it's okay.
You get excited, you get distracted.
Yeah, I get distracted and, into things. But that time, I can't remember if I actually went back or not. But I definitely called like Lost and Found. They were like, no, we don't have it. I feel like I went back and it wasn't there that time. So of course I have GPS on my phone for reasons like this. And I GPS it the next morning and it's off of like Rosedale and 35.
Oh yeah.
Fort Worth.
Like the good part of town.
Oh man, it was not the good part of town because it was it was over there in the little sketch part.
It's where you might have ladies of the night standing on the side of the road trying to get gentlemen's attention to pay for certain activities.
Ouachita River Haven is a year-round vacation destination in the heart of the Ouachita Mountains. If you're looking for a place to take your family or a special loved one, the Ouachita River Haven is a great destination. Located in west central Arkansas, they offer a variety of accommodations for your vacation, from primitive campsites to a honeymoon cabin with a hot tub and champagne. Take advantage of all the property by renting a kayak or canoe, or take a tube down the clear and clean waters of the Ouachita River. Book your trip or get more information at ouachitahaven.com. That's OUACHITAHAVEN.com. You can also call them at 870-326-4941.
873-226-4941.
Ouachita River Haven, your mom's favorite place for rest and relaxation.
So our buddy Ben from the world famous Ben and Skin show on 97.1 The Eagle posted a question on Facebook, a poll. Says, what are there more of in the world? Wheels or doors?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Like, you're a door guy.
Yeah, I'm a door guy. I tell you right now, there's a shit ton of doors.
There's also a shit ton of wheels. Every car has 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's true.
Then you have motorcycles, bicycles, roller skates.
You're right. So, yeah.
The wheel on Wheel of Fortune.
So the question is the classification of wheels. Also the classification of doors, because you got garage doors, like big roll-up doors.
We've talked about the
pedestrian
doors. Garage doors, car doors.
Yeah, car. Yeah.
So every car that has 4 wheels has
4
2 doors. Or some have 4 doors.
Some have, if you count that back hatch.
Yeah.
But also, normally a car has 5 wheels because of the spare tire.
You also have the 18-wheeler.
Yeah, 18-wheelers.
That's a lot of wheels. They only have like 3 doors. 2 doors in the cab and the one roll-down door in the back.
You're right. So then that outnumbers the wheel, or the wheels outnumber the doors on those, and there's a ton of those.
There's a ton of those, and that's vehicles, though. So now you think houses.
That's what I'm saying. Houses, commercial, high-rise.
The high-rise is where we're going to get it.
Yeah.
Like, let's just think of a hotel complex,
Okay.
a high-rise hotel building. Let's say one room. You walk in through one door.
Right.
You also have a door to the bathroom.
Yep.
You're more than likely going to have some sort of door to the closet. If it has a shower, you have a shower door.
Yep.
That could easily be
There
4
you
doors
go.
right there.
Shower door.
And to get there, you have to go to the main entrance door, go through the first set of elevator doors to get on the elevator, go through the elevator door to get off the elevator. While you're going through there, you're gonna pass through.
So you have elevator doors.
Yeah, you're gonna while you're walking from the elevator to your room. You're gonna pass through doors you don't even realize are there because they're smoke control doors that close only when there's
Right.
smoke detected in there. So those are additional doors. Attic doors.
Attic door. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about the attic door.
And I go back to, I think I asked this question on the very first pilot episode we recorded. Have you ever gone a day without using a door?
Nope.
No,
You walk out the door every day.
the only possible way is if someday, I guess if you're in a coma in the hospital.
True. You're in
There's
the
that.
hospital, but you still came in a door to be in the hospital.
Yeah, but you could
And
be
rolled
stuck
through
in there.
multiples.
But you could be
Okay,
stuck in
I
there.
see what you're saying on a daily
Yeah.
basis.
Yeah.
Hey, but if you
But unless you're unconscious, you're going through, using a door at least once a day.
or if you go camping and you sleep in a tent,
I guess you,
does a tent technically have a door?
I don't
mean,
know.
I wouldn't call that a door because it's still part of the tent. It's canvas. It's got a zipper.
It's got a zipper. They call the windows windows, and they're not really windows.
That's true.
I'm going to do a quick Google search of tent door and see what comes up.
So I did a Google search of. We were talking about high-rise buildings.
Yeah.
The main high-rise buildings that stand out to me would be the World Trade Centers, right? They're
Yep,
pretty
those-
tall buildings.
Those were pretty tall buildings. You're
So
correct.
I Googled how many doors did the Twin Towers have. You want to take a guess?
How many? Just one or both combined?
Both combined.
Can you tell me how many stories each building was?
That was 100. Man, I should know this. I watched a lot of documentaries on 9/11,
100 stories each building?
at least
Okay. Trying to say at least 100,000 doors.
100,000. That's on the very high end.
Yes.
It says according to Google, actually according to the History website,
Ooh.
History Channel, 40,000 doors.
Oh, I wasn't even close.
Yeah,
That was way off.
you're a little high.
Okay. How many? Do you look up how many floors there are? Because I feel like that might have been.
All right. It says there were 43,600 windows and 6 acres of marble.
That's a lot of marbles.
6 acres.
What is the door in a tent called? It's a tent vestibule. So it's not a door. Do tents have doors? We're not the only people who've asked this. How could these be popular searches on Google? Do tents have doors? Like, what other dumbass people are actually looking this shit up?
That's true.
Like, we're kind of doing it as a bit,
Yeah.
but people have actually looked that up to where it's the most.
Maybe
Common
somebody
question asked.
wants to. Maybe they're in the market for a tent with a door.
How many doors does your camper have?
Well,
Bathroom,
you got the entry door.
Entry door.
You got the bathroom. You got the bedroom. Those are 2 sliding doors.
storage,
But what about cabinet doors?
cabinet
and
doors. Oh,
storage
those are
doors?
doors.
Yeah. So go back
Okay.
to your first question. Each building is 110 floors.
110 floors? That seems like that's not enough doors.
I would think so too. You're kind of right.
Huh. Maybe I did my math wrong. I must have done my math wrong.
Well, I mean, I think that they were kind of built as an open space too. So you got to think about
Yeah,
that.
I
But
didn't think about that. If you have cubicles,
yeah,
then you don't really have a lot of doors with cubicles.
but still, I mean, we were talking about earlier about doors. How many doors that my shop has right now
Yeah.
for hotels and everything.
There's another question. Do the doors that are not installed count? Do wheels not installed count?
Yeah, they're just on a rack.
Yeah. Refrigerator doors?
Yeah, refrigerator doors.
I mean, there's 4 refrigerator doors in this studio right now. And a
and a drawer.
Yeah, in a drawer. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are there any other doors?
Yeah.
Does the toolbox have any doors?
It's got one door on it.
10, 11, 12, 13.
So does that electrical panel over there.
Yeah, 14.
Electrical panel door.
We've that easily counted 14 doors in this one studio.
There's 2 hide behind that plywood, just not hanging. Not hanging.
16 doors. We have 16 doors accounted for in the studio.
Never counted them.
Huh. Okay. I'm starting to think that, well, let's how many wheels are in are
At the
attached to the
studio.
studio. Yeah. Let's just say in the studio. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, we got 2 bikes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We got a little play truck.
Little toy truck. So we have 8.
Toy truck.
So we have half. Right now we have half as many wheels as we do doors.
Hey, but okay.
And that's not. We haven't even started with vehicles.
Oh, the cart.
Oh, there's 412. There's 12 now.
The grill.
That's 2. So we're at
No.
14.
Oh yeah, it does have 2.
All right. So now we're at 14. So if we find 2 more wheels in here, then we have matched wheels to doors. Do refrigerators have wheels?
I used to, right until last week, I had 3 casters sitting up here.
And you had the studio truck that has wheels in the back.
Studio truck.
It's got wheels in the bed, so that would have added much more wheels. But that would have also added 2 more doors. Plus, the glove box door. Is that a door?
I mean, I would consider it a door. It's got like hinges on it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't consider a tailgate a door
Oh, you're right.
unless the bed is covered. Huh.
Yeah. Have you seen those? Speaking of tailgate and doors, the Dodge trucks.
Toolbox has doors.
Oh, it has
I'm sorry, has wheels. So now we have 18 wheels, 16 doors.
Oh, did you count the?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
So the Dodge has gotten into. They might not be the first manufacturer of a truck to do it, but the tailgate where you can open it like a normal tailgate, or you can also open it as a door. It's
Like it swings out like completely the whole thing.
yeah, it's kind of, it's not cut in half. It's probably like 3/4 and then 1/4 of the door, and then you hit a button and they both swing out. Buddy Joe's got one, a newer Dodge, and he's like, I really wasn't thinking whenever about that feature. He's like, I honestly thought I wouldn't like it. He's like, but the convenience of it, if you think like just imagine you not having your tailgate on and how much closer you can get to stuff that's buried in the back of your bed. He's like, that's what it is. He's like, if you open it, you can get so much closer and have so much more of a reach on grabbing stuff out of your bed than you do if the tailgate folds down normal. Because you got to think each tailgate's probably 2.5, 3 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of arms. I mean, that's pretty much your whole arm space.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. I'm trying to remember how my old Jeep was. I think that door swung out, that back little, but that's a tiny little door.
Yeah, because you had the wheel thing you had to get first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do you see any more wheels or doors in this studio? Because right now we're at 18 wheels, 16 doors. I feel like that's pretty high.
Anymore.
This old oven has a door.
It does have a door.
So now we're at 17.
You have an oven door.
17 and
It's
18.
kind of like a tailgate.
Yeah, but I would
Comes
call
out-
that the oven door.
I think that everybody calls it the oven door.
I don't think I'd ever call a tailgate a door.
You're right.
Unless it's flipped sideways as some kind of decorative door that you have. That'd be pretty cool.
Because if so, I had the tailgate on the wall.
You'd have the tailgate on the wall.
But I wouldn't consider it, like I said, I would not consider that a door.
When I open up my stripper pole bar, I want tailgates to go into the bathroom to where you open them like French doors, but there are 2 tailgates that open up like that. Wouldn't that be pretty badass?
I mean, I don't think you'd see it anywhere else.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit you can do if you owned a bar.
Yeah.
And it's kind of one of my things I would like to do eventually.
I don't want the responsibility of the bar, but I want to. I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
Be a part of the decision making. Like,
I want to create a bar without ever having to worry about putting money into it.
there you go.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense to me. That's what I want to do. Unfortunately, that's not the.
It doesn't work that
It
way.
doesn't work that way.
Ice chests don't have doors.
Or wheels. Well, some of them have
Some have wheels. Is there any ice chest that has a door?
They all have lids.
Have lids.
I mean, you can't have an ice chest that has a door that opens outward because then stuff will spill out of it. I mean, because you put ice in an ice chest.
Good point.
I mean, if you turn it on its side,
Yeah,
technically kind of be a door, but
but then all your ice would still spill out.
yeah,
Like this little flap. But I don't put ice in there.
yeah,
And if I did, I couldn't use the little flap.
right.
I would never be able to get to my drinks. And I think refrigerators might have wheels. At least 2. But I could be wrong. Is it weird that I don't know that? Should I
The
know
what?
that refrigerators have wheels or not?
Uh,
Were you just not listening to anything I was saying just
I
now?
was trying to think of something else, but they do actually.
They do?
Refrigerators do have wheels. They have 2 of them. Normally they're in the back.
Okay.
But I can't confirm.
Right, that's where I'm at. That's literally what I just said when you weren't listening.
I was thinking of another scenario, okay? You think there's more heaters or fans? Space heaters or fans in the world?
Oh, see, this
in
gets...
Texas.
In Texas, I would say fans for sure.
Yeah.
Because ceiling fans alone is going to outweigh space heaters.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's just Texas.
That's true.
Because if you have, let's say you go ice fishing in your little ice house, you may have a little heater, but you're definitely not going to have a fan, right?
You're definitely not.
Would you have a heater, though? Because you don't want to melt the ice. I don't know. I've never been ice fishing. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
If you have a heater in there, will it melt the ice?
I don't think it will because hot air rises, cooler falls. And I
Okay.
think it's so thick that it doesn't matter.
It's not,
And you're not going to be there long enough to melt
to
because
melt
it's
a
like
foot thick ice.
Yeah, it's like a foot. Yeah, you're right. No, hell yeah, I'd have a heater.
Did we count the actual door?
You did the count. I'm pretty sure you did.
I don't think I did.
Well, and I got to recount.
Son of a bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Electrical. 19.
So, no.
The 2 I had standing up.
2021.
You didn't count
We
the
weren't-
actual
I
door.
didn't count the actual door.
Jesus.
Now we're at 21 doors somehow. Oh, man. So I think now we're back to, I think we're about even at doors versus wheels in here. Oh, wait. When I was,
Like you said,
I got confused when I was counting those doors. I counted these 4 wheels. I don't know. I don't want to count them anymore.
damn it, we really want to talk about pussy.